How do anatomy and physiology differ in body organization? Have you ever wondered how the human body is structured and how it functions? The terms anatomy and physiology often come up in discussions about the body, but they refer to different aspects. Let's break it down. Anatomy focuses on the physical structures of the body. It looks at everything from tiny cells to large organs and entire systems. Anatomy examines how these parts are arranged and how they relate to one another. For instance, when we talk about the heart, anatomy describes its shape, size, and the tissues that make it up. On the other hand, physiology is all about how those structures work. It studies the functions of different parts of the body and how they interact to keep us alive. For example, physiology explains how the heart pumps blood, delivering oxygen and nutrients to other parts of the body. When we look at body organization, anatomy starts with the smallest units. At the very beginning, we have atoms and molecules. These combine to form organelles within cells. Cells are the basic living units. Groups of similar cells come together to form tissues. Different tissues then combine to create organs. Finally, organs work together to form organ systems, which make up the entire organism. Physiology investigates how these levels of organization maintain the body's internal environment. It looks at processes like homeostasis, which keeps conditions stable for cells to function properly. To illustrate, consider the lungs. Anatomically, they are made up of various tissues that allow for gas exchange. Physiologically, the lungs take in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide, which is essential for survival. Studying anatomy involves different methods. Gross anatomy looks at large structures visible to the naked. Microscopic anatomy focuses on cells and tissues. Regional anatomy examines specific areas of the body, while systemic anatomy looks at entire organ systems. Physiology often uses experimental approaches to understand how organs and systems function. There are specialized fields, such as neurophysiology, which studies how the nervous system controls body functions. In summary, anatomy describes the form and arrangement of body parts. Physiology explains how those parts work together to sustain life. Together, they provide a complete picture of how the human body operates. Understanding both anatomy and physiology is essential for anyone interested in health, medicine, or biology.